So you just got an inquiry from a client asking about your service, your pricing, your rate card, your delivery time, which they should, but how should you respond? What should you say and what should you not say? So I'm going to show you practical ways to onboard a client and how to secure a job. I got this message from a client some couple of weeks ago, and it goes, "Good evening, Charles. Hope you're good. My name is Dash and I am the creative lead of a particular ministry. I'm seeking for an amazing designer. And whilst doing some research, I came across your work, which I am extremely pleased with. I did contact you and I've been waiting desperately for a response. Would really love to work with you." I'll keep the rest of the message. But the first thing I did was to check his or her page. So here's the first thing you have to note. When you get an inquiry, all right, the first thing you need to do is to check the page. I would even encourage you to use Google. Search for all of their social media platforms. Just know some basic things about them. That way it gives you a broader perspective about them and what to say and what not to say. This may not look like a lot, but it helps. All right. That's the first thing you should do. Here's the second thing you have to do. You have to put your face where your work is. Anybody can put anything online. Anybody can get any design anywhere and put it online. And that's why you want to be credible. I think that's the second most important thing, all right? Even the first, all right? You want to be very credible. And how to be credible is to put your face where your work is. Let me show you my response. So this was my response after I got the message. I mentioned her name. How are you? I'm excited to hear this. I would love to bring this vision to life by creating an exceptional design for the event. And I said, are you available for a call? Now, depends. The clients may say, oh, I am not available, or I am available. Now, if they say they are available, what you want to do is to send them your booking link. I would encourage that you create an account with cal.com or Calendly. I'll show you how to do that maybe in another video. All right. These are platforms that allow you to create a profile where your clients can book a call, all right, can book an appointment with you. They see your pricing, they see, of course, you determine that, the list of your skills and whatnot. And then they are able to, it's connected to your calendar and then connected to Google as well. So they're able to book a call there and then you are notified and then that's seamless. If they say they are not available, I would encourage that all of the things you would have said over the call, please say them via text. Don't tell them your price because they asked for it. Don't send them your rate card because they asked for it. Yes, they are quick to know, but don't be quick to answer. Here's what you should do. You should identify the problem. Before we get to the pricing, I would want to know why you want to create this project or why you want to do the branding at this time. What are you branding? All right. Whatever it is you do now in the creative space, just know how to tailor your response to their need or the problem at hand. Why do you want to create this? Why do you need a logo? Why do you need that? When you identify the problem, you now project the solution. You need this, you need that, you need that. And for this, don't tell them the price again. If you are at a vantage where you have to tell them the price, just give them a range, right? Give them a range. For this kind of project, my charge is between $300 to $1,000, but I would send you an invoice containing your deliverables and then we can move on from there. Do you understand? So don't go straight to the point, I charge $500. That may be lower or too high. And meanwhile, you guys can just agree on, at a convenient price that you think is okay for you. All right. So if you're on the call with them and they really want to know how much you charge, please give them a range. I charge between $500 to $1,000 for this kind of project. Nevertheless, for your project, I'm going to draft out your deliverables, or if they already told you the deliverables, you can tell them you're going to send them an invoice, and in that invoice, based on their reaction, you know if you should bring it down or you should tip it up. You grab her, and that way it sets you apart. As I said, first thing is to do a bit of research about them. You know how to respond to them. The second is to be credible. Put your face where your work is. when you get on a call with them, be very bold, be very articulate, get straight to the point, position yourself as the expert and let them know you're here to solve a problem. Now, I got a client some couple of weeks ago on Dribble, and the reason why the clients eventually decided to work with me was because out of the numerous designers he sent a message to, I was the only one that sent him a call link, and then he saw my face and then saw the boldness, saw the audacity, saw the dexterity, saw how much I knew about my craft. And then, that breeds trust. Here's what I would advise you to do every time or when next you get a client that inquires about your job. All right. So that would be the first part of this video. If you think I should make some more videos on this particular topic, let me know and I will do so. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.